The call to rise. Listen carefully. This moment right now is the line between who you were and who you are about to become. You've been waiting for a sign, a push, a reason to start. But here's the truth, you are the reason. Success doesn't fall into your hands by luck or fate. It's not written in the stars, it's written in your sweat, your scars, and your decision to keep going when others stop. You've dreamed about it long enough. You've talked about it long enough. Now it's time to become it. Every champion, every visionary, every unstoppable soul you admire, they weren't born different. They built themselves different. They were ordinary people who made extraordinary choices. And this, right here, is your moment to do the same. Because the world doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't care about your excuses, your past, or your pain. But it will respect your discipline. It will bow to your consistency. And it will reward your fire. So stop waiting for motivation to knock. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you when you can become the proof yourself. The unstoppable blueprint isn't just a guide. It's a declaration that from this day forward you refuse to be average. That you're done shrinking for comfort. That you're ready to take control of your destiny. This is not about hype. It's about becoming a force the world cannot ignore. Let's begin. Step 1. Ignite the fire within. Before you can win any battle, you must first conquer the war within. Every dream begins as a spark, but only the brave feed that spark until it becomes a blaze. Passion is your ignition, but discipline is your fuel. Without discipline, even the brightest fire dies in the dark. Most people never lose because of lack of opportunity. They lose because they lose themselves. They let fear whisper louder than faith. They let comfort kill their ambition. But not you, not anymore. If you want to rise, you must decide that your hunger will be louder than your hesitation. You must wake up every morning and light that fire again, not because it's easy, but because it's who you are now. The fire within you doesn't come from talent, it comes from defiance. From standing up after every fall and saying, "I'm not done yet." When you're tired, keep burning. When you're doubted, burn brighter. When life tests you, turn that pain into fuel. Because that fire inside you, it's not just power, it's your purpose in motion. And once you ignite it, the world has no choice but to feel your heat. Step 2. Define your battlefield. You cannot win a war if you don't know what you're fighting for. Clarity is your weapon, purpose is your armor. Every day you're in a battle against distractions, fear, doubt, and comfort. And if you don't define your battlefield, you'll end up fighting meaningless wars. Ask yourself, what do I really want? Not what looks good on social media. Not what others expect from you. What do you deep down truly want to create, achieve, and become? Because if your vision isn't clear, your grind will always feel chaotic. But once you define your mission, every action gains direction. Write it down. Visualize it. Speak it until it becomes part of your identity. When you know your battlefield, you stop wasting energy on things that don't move you forward. You stop reacting and start building. And remember this. Success isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters more. Don't chase everything. Focus on what ignites your purpose and fight for it relentlessly. Because the world doesn't reward the busy, it rewards the focused. Define your battlefield, and you'll never fight blind again. Step 3. Build relentless momentum. Momentum is everything. It's the invisible force that turns small wins into massive breakthroughs. You've seen it before, the athlete who trains every single day, the entrepreneur who works long after everyone else sleeps, the artist who keeps creating even when no one is watching. They're not lucky, they're not gifted beyond belief. They've mastered the art of momentum. Momentum doesn't start big. It starts with one small action done consistently. And then another and another. Most people never reach their potential because they stop too soon. They let hesitation hit the brakes just as life starts to reward their effort. You can't build momentum if you keep restarting. You can't move forward if every setback makes you freeze. You want to win, keep moving, even when it's slow, even when it's quiet. Because consistency compounds. Every single day you show up, even tired, even uncertain, you're adding power to your engine. That's how champions are made. They don't wait for energy, they create it through movement. So when you feel stuck, don't stop, push once more. When you're doubting yourself, take one more step. Because momentum isn't about speed, it's about direction. Once you start moving with purpose, nothing can stop you. Keep building, keep driving forward. Because once you've got momentum on your side, it's game over for average. Step 4. Master the grind. Here's a truth most won't tell you. The grind is not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's not fun. The grind is waking up early when your body screams sleep. It's putting in the work when no one claps. It's believing in results that no one else can see. And most people run from it. They crave comfort more than progress. But not you, because you understand that the grind isn't punishment, it's preparation. Every rep, every late night, every sacrifice is carving you into something greater. It's building discipline, endurance, and strength, the kind no one can take away. The grind is where confidence is forged. It's where you prove to yourself that you're built different. So when you feel that burn, when the road feels endless, don't back off, lean in. That pain means you're growing. That struggle means you're getting stronger. The grind doesn't take, it gives. It gives you resilience. It gives you power. It gives you the right to stand tall and say, I earned this. So keep grinding, keep showing up. Because when the moment comes, when opportunity knocks, it won't be luck that gets you through. It'll be the grind that built you for it. Step 5. Harness the power of pain. Pain is inevitable. You can't escape it, but you can choose what to do with it. Most people let pain break them. Winners let pain build them. The truth is, pain is not the enemy. It's the signal that something inside you is transforming. It's the heat that forges steel. The pressure that creates diamonds. Every scar has a story, not of weakness, but of survival. Every setback carries a lesson that will one day become your weapon. So when life hurts, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Turn heartbreak into hunger. Turn failure into focus. Turn pain into power. Because if you can take what was meant to break you and use it to build yourself, nothing can stop you. You will walk through storms that others run from. You will rise from the ashes of every defeat. And when they ask how you did it, you'll smile and say, because I didn't waste my pain, I used it. Remember, every champion has bled, cried, and fallen, but they got back up with twice the fire. Pain is not your punishment. It's your preparation for greatness. Step 6. Forge discipline like steel. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fire that never dies. You won't always feel inspired. You won't always feel ready. But if you rely on feelings, you'll never rise beyond average. Discipline is doing what must be done, especially when you don't feel like doing it. It's the silent, unseen work that no one applauds, but everyone notices once you win. People talk about dreams. Disciplinarians build them. Discipline is not about perfection, it's about repetition. It's about showing up, even when you're tired, broken, or bored. It's the act of saying, I'll do it anyway, when your comfort zone begs you to stop. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you grow stronger. Every time you finish what you start, you build power. Discipline is freedom disguised as effort. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. The world doesn't remember those who started strong. It remembers those who stayed consistent. You want to lead? Stay disciplined. You want to succeed? Stay disciplined. You want to become unstoppable? Stay disciplined. Because motivation gets you going. But discipline gets you there. Step 7. Command your time. Time is the most valuable currency you'll ever own, and once you spend it, it's gone forever. Everyone gets 24 hours a day, but not everyone uses them. The difference between greatness and mediocrity often comes down to how you spend your hours. Are you managing your time, or is your time managing you? You say you want success, but how much of your day is spent chasing it? You say you want change, but how much of your focus is wasted on distractions that drain you? You can't master your life until you master your time. Because time wasted is potential wasted. Plan your days like your dreams depend on it, because they do. Eliminate what's meaningless. Protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Stop saying I don't have time. Start saying it's not a priority. Then see how fast your perspective changes. Success is built in the hours that no one sees. The early mornings, the late nights, the moments when others scroll and you work. Command your time, and you'll command your destiny. Because every minute you own moves you one step closer to greatness. Time doesn't slow down for anyone, but it will speed up for the focused. Step 8. Evolve your mindset. Your mind is your greatest weapon or your greatest weakness. The way you think determines the way you live. If you want a different life, you must first create a different mindset. Most people limit themselves not because they can't, but because they believe they can't. Their mind is a cage built from doubt, fear, and excuses. But cages only hold you if you forget you have the key. The growth mindset changes everything. It turns failure into feedback, obstacles into opportunities, doubt into drive. Every challenge is not meant to stop you, it's meant to strengthen you. When you see every problem as a lesson, you can't lose. Because either you win or you learn. Start feeding your mind with power. Read, listen, learn. Surround yourself with ideas and people that stretch your thinking. Never settle for small thoughts when your destiny is massive. Because the moment your mind expands, your life follows. Growth isn't an event, it's a habit. And the most unstoppable people on earth aren't the strongest. They're the ones who keep evolving. So renew your mind daily, protect your energy, challenge your limits. Because a powerful mind creates a powerful life. Step 9. Take smart risks. Comfort is the enemy of growth. The people who never risk anything never discover how powerful they truly are. Every legend, every innovator, every world changer stepped into the unknown when the world told them not to. They understood something simple. If you play it safe, you stay the same. Risk isn't about recklessness. It's about courage with calculation. It's about stepping out of the comfort zone with clarity, not chaos. You'll never know your potential until you push your limits. And yes, you might fail, you might fall. But that's how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you become unstoppable. You can't sail new oceans if you're afraid to leave the shore. You can't build a new life while clinging to the old one. So take the leap. Start the project, make the move, speak the idea. Even if your hands shake, do it anyway. The pain of regret will always burn hotter than the fear of risk. And when you look back one day, you'll realize the moments that scared you the most were the moments that defined you. Risk isn't danger, it's destiny in disguise. So stop fearing what could go wrong and start imagining what could go right. Step 10. Stay unbreakable persistent. Persistence is the heartbeat of success. It's what separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the achievers. Everyone wants to win until it gets hard. Everyone says they'll never quit until life tests their resolve. But persistence, true persistence, doesn't bend under pressure. It gets stronger. Every setback is fuel. Every no is motivation. Every failure is feedback. The ones who make it aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who refuse to stop. When doors closed, they built new ones. When the world doubted them, they believed harder. When they fell, they got up faster. You don't need to move mountains overnight. You just need to keep climbing. Step by step, inch by inch, day after day. Success doesn't always come to the most talented. It comes to the most stubborn. To the one who looks at failure and says, "Is that all you've got?" The truth is, most people give up right before the breakthrough. Don't be one of them. You've come too far, you've fought too hard, you've bled too much to stop now. When everything in you says quit, that's when you push harder. Because that's when you're closest to victory. Persistence doesn't guarantee success, it creates it. So stay unbreakable, stay relentless. Because no matter how many times you fall, it only takes one rise to change everything. Step 11. Seek mentorship and wisdom. No one becomes great alone. Behind every unstoppable person stands a trail of teachers, guides, and lessons learned from others. Wisdom isn't found in isolation, it's earned through connection. A mentor doesn't just teach you what to do, they teach you what not to do. They show you the shortcuts they had to learn the hard way. But wisdom isn't just about finding a mentor, it's about being humble enough to listen. Because pride builds walls, humility builds bridges. You can't learn if you already think you know it all. You can't grow if you're unwilling to be taught. Seek wisdom in every form, from mentors, from books, from experience, from failure. Every lesson is a stepping stone if you're willing to pay attention. Surround yourself with people who challenge your limits, not those who protect your excuses. Because the company you keep will either raise your standards or lower your fire. Be the student who never stops learning. Be the warrior who keeps sharpening the sword. Because knowledge without action is empty, but wisdom put into motion. That's unstoppable power. Step 12. Create your legacy. At the end of the road, it's not about money. It's not about fame, titles, or trophies. It's about impact. It's about legacy. Legacy is what remains when the spotlight fades. It's the echo of your actions that keeps inspiring long after you're gone. Every choice you make, every word, every effort, every decision leaves a mark. The question is, what kind of mark will you leave? You don't have to change the whole world to build a legacy. You just have to change the world of one person, then another, and another. Legacy begins with contribution. It's the result of giving more than you take, of standing for something when silence is easier. You were not put on this earth just to survive. You were put here to serve, to lead, to inspire. So stop chasing attention, start chasing meaning. Stop trying to be noticed, start trying to make a difference. Because true greatness isn't measured by what you get, it's measured by what you give. Live in a way that your presence inspires others, and your absence still moves them forward. Your legacy is not written in stone, it's written in hearts. And the pen is in your hands. The grand finale, the legacy of the unstoppable. Listen closely. You've walked through fire, you've faced doubt, you've endured pain. And yet you're still here. Still breathing, still fighting, still standing. That means something. It means you were built for more. You are not just another name in the crowd. You are a force of nature waiting to be unleashed. The moment you decide to rise, really rise. The universe shifts, the ground moves, the world takes notice. You were not born to blend in. You were born to break barriers, to rewrite stories, to defy every limit that tried to hold you back. There will be nights of doubt, days of struggle, moments when everything in you screams, "I can't." But that's when the fire inside you must roar louder. That's when you remind yourself, "I've come too far to quit now." Because you are more powerful than your excuses. You are stronger than your fears. And your potential is limitless. The unstoppable are not born, they are forged. Forged in failure, hardened by pain, sharpened by purpose. And once you've walked that path, once you've fought through everything that tried to destroy you, you earn the right to stand tall and say, "I am still here. I am unbroken. I am unstoppable." This world doesn't belong to the weak. It belongs to the warriors who refuse to stay down. It belongs to those who see beyond what is and fight for what can be. So rise. Rise for your dreams. Rise for your purpose. Rise for the person you promised yourself you would become. Because your story isn't over, it's just beginning. And when the world hears your name, they won't remember how you started. They'll remember how you finished. So go out there. Chase it, build it, live it. Because greatness isn't waiting, it's calling. Answer it. Own it. Become unstoppable.